together with you. And when we are doing this, I want you to be very, very attentive and watch this critically. So, before we begin with our today's work, we want to go through the work I gave in the activity, and there are some two numbers which I want us to go through, and the rest okay. The question I want to look at is the other one, where they gave you the circumference of 176 centimeters when they're asking for area. The question was, find the area of the circle whose circumference is 176 centimeters. The circumference given was 176 centimeters, and the question was asking for the area. So before you get the area, first find the radius. Okay? And that is what we say. So we shall get the radius from this circumference by saying 2 pi r equals circumference 2 times 22 out of 7 times r equals the circumference of 176 centimeters. Okay? This is what was given. This pi here is the one that was given in the equation for you to use. So let's go on and simplify. 2 times 22, we shall have 22. And 2 times 22, we shall have 44 times r is 44r out of 7 equals 176 centimeters. So we shall also remove 7 from here by multiplying it on either what? Side. So this is 7 times 44r out of 7 equals 176 centimeters times 7. By 7 once, by 7 once. So 7 has disappeared. So we shall have 44r equaling to 176 centimeters times 7. So they're also going to divide either side by 44. So this is the 44r out of 44 equals 176 centimeters times 7 out of 44. By 44 once, 44 once. By 2, 22. By 2, 8, remaining 1 to make 16. By 2, 8. By 2, 11. By 2, shall have here 44. By 11 once, by 11, this is 4. So r, which is radius, equals 4 centimeters times 7. And the radius equals 28 centimeters. But this not the answer. The question was asking for the area of the circle, whereby you were supposed to find the radius first from the circumference. That's when you can find the area. Shall now say area of the circle equals pi r squared, and the area is 22 equals 22 out of 7 times the radius of 28 centimeters times 28 centimeters by 7 once, by 7, 4. So here we shall have 22 times 28 centimeters times 4 centimeters. Let's multiply. 22 times 28. What do we get? 8 times 2, 16. Write 6 and carry 1. 2 times 6, 2 times 8 times 2 is 16. Write 6 and carry 1. 8 times 2, 16 plus 1, 17. 2 times 2, 4. 2 times 2, 4. Then you add. What do you get here? 6. This is 11, write 1, carry 1. This is 6. 116 times 4. This is the 24. Carry 2 here, this time 4 times 1. 4 plus 2, 6. 4 times 6, 24. So our area here equals 2,464 square centimeters. So this is the area of a circle whose circumference is 176. Another one, the circumference given, we had 132 centimeters, and the question was asking for area. So when they give you circumference and asking for area, first find the radius. We shall say 2 pi r equals circumference, and this is 2 times 22 out of 7 times r equals the circumference of 132 centimeters. So 2 times 22 is 44, r out of 7 equals 132 centimeters. Multiply both sides by 7. 7 times 44 r out of 7 equals 132 centimeters times 7. By 7 once, by 7 once. So we shall have here 44 r equals 132 centimeters times 7. Remove 44 by multiplying, by dividing it on both what? Sides. So this is the 44 r out of 44 equals 132 centimeters times 7 out of 44. Let me hope you are following. We are now going to divide by 44 once, by 44 once. By 2 is 22. By 2 is 6, remaining 1 make 12. This is 6 by 2, 11 by 2 here. 33 by 11 once, by 11, 3. So the radius equals 3 centimeters times 7, and the radius equals 21 centimeters. So, having got the radius, we can now find our area. Our area of the circle equals pi r squared. Quickly we shall say, this is 22 out of 7, which is the pi. They gave us in the question, times the radius of 21 centimeters times 21 centimeters. By 7 once, by 7, 3. Okay? So here we shall have 22 times 3 centimeters times 21 centimeters. 22 times 3 shall have 66. Then 66 times 21. What do you get? 1 times 6 is 6. 1 times 6 is 6. 2 times 6 is 12. Write 2 carry 1. 2 times 6 is 12 plus 1, 13. So we shall have here 6 we are adding now. This is 8. This is 3. That is 1. Okay? This 1 times 6, 6. 1 times 6, 6. 2 times 6, 12. Write 2 carry 1. 2 times 6, 12 plus 1, 13. This is 6. This is 8. This is 3. That's 1. So the area of our figure here is 1,386 square centimeters. So that is the area of our circle, whose circumference is 132. So today we are going to look at area of parts of a circle. Area of parts of a circle. Yes. We are going to look at the area or parts of a circle. I'm meaning sectors. If you have been following from the beginning, sectors of a circle, those are the ones that you are going to look at. We are going to look at the area of the sectors of the circle. Area or parts of a circle. Now, here, this one here is the one we call a circle. This is a full circle, okay? This is a full circle. So the area for finding this circular figure, this one is a full circle, and here its area is equal to pi r squared. It is a full circle. Now, we come to this one here. We come to this. The shaded part is called a semicircle. A semicircle. The shaded part. And its area equals 180 degrees out of 360 degrees pi r squared. And when we simplify this by 180, once by 180 we shall get to, and the area of the semicircle is a half pi r squared. Okay? So, that is the formula of finding the area of a semicircle. The shaded part, this shaded part here, is the one we are calling a semicircle. It is the one we are calling a semicircle. Then, when you also come to this one, this shaded one, if we come to that shaded part, it is called a quadrant. A quadrant. It is a quarter of a circle. Okay, and how do we get the area of this shaded part? We say area of this shaded part, which is a quadrant, is equal to, look at this angle. It is 90 degrees out of 360 degrees pi r squared. When you simplify, we shall get here area of a quadrant equaling to a quarter pi r squared. Okay? Some of you do not know where a quarter comes from. It is not a quarter because it is a quarter of a circle. No, we have 90 degrees here out of the sum of the center, out of the sum of the center angles. Then you also have this. Like this one. We may have here 60 degrees. This shaded part here. How do you get the area of that shaded sector? So we say area of that shaded sector is equal to 60 degrees, which is this, out of the sum of the center angles, pi r squared. Okay? So when you divide by 6 here, once by 6. So the area equals 1 out of 6 pi r squared. Okay? If you come to a full circle, it is just pi r squared because it is 360 out of 360. When you simplify, you remain with pi r squared. So for a full circle is pi r squared. A semicircle, it is a half pi r squared, but a half is got from this. This one for a quadrant is a quarter pi r squared, but when you get a quarter, it is from this one here, 90 degrees out of 360 pi r squared. This is how we get the formulas. When you get any other sector, just get the angle like this sector here. Like the sector is like this. Sector, this sector here, if it asks you for this and I put here 60 degrees, you just get 60 degrees out of 360 degrees pi r squared. If you simplify, you get this. So you can use this formula here, these formulas here, according to the sector they have given you. Use the angle which is inside the sector, divided by the sum of the set angles, pi r squared. Example 1. This is very simple work. Example 1. Example 1. Calculate the area of a semicircle whose radius is 10 centimeters and the pi given is 3.14. Okay? So how do we find the area? If this is the question, but let me make the illustration here. Let me make for you here. This is what we call the semicircle. And on this semicircle here, they have given us that from here up to here, we have 10 centimeters. And asking for the area. So the area of the semicircle here is equal to, the area of the semicircle, area equals a half. Let me hope you know where a half is coming from. A half pi r squared. Here, we shall move on and say we have a half times, which pi is given, is 3.14 times the radius is here of 10 centimeters times 10 centimeters. Okay? Change this into a vulgar fraction. This one is a half times 314 out of 100 times 10 centimeters times 10 centimeters. Okay? By 2 here we shall have 1. By 2, 3 divided by 2, 1. Remaining 1. Put there 1 to make 11. 11 divided by 2 is 5. Remainder 1. Put there that remainder here to make 14. 14 by 2 we shall have 7. 0 will go with this one, okay? 0 will also go with that one. Very simple. So this one here, our area equals 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 set. Here we have 1 times 157, okay? Times 1 centimeter times 1 centimeter. Follow through very well and be careful. So area equals 157 square centimeters. That is the area of the semicircle whose radius is 10 centimeters. This is our example 2. The question is, find the area of the figure below. The figure is here. It is a sector of a circle. It is part of a circle. Okay? So how do you find the area of this figure? So area equals 144 degrees out of 360 degrees pi r squared. Okay? So we shall come down and substitute now. And our pi given here is that of 22 out of 7. So we shall go down and say 144 degrees out of 360 degrees times the pi of 22 out of 7 times the radius of 7 centimeters times 7 centimeters. Now, let's divide. Okay? By 7, once, by 7, once. Okay? Let's also come down and divide. By 2, we shall have 180 degrees. By 2, 72. By 2, 90. By 2, 36. By 2, this is the 45. By 2 here, 18. By 9, 5. By 9, 2. So we shall have our area equaling to 2 times 22 times 7 centimeters times 1 out of 5. What do we get now? 2 times 22 shall have 44. Then 44 times 7. 7 times 4 is 28, carry 2. Times 7 times 4, 28 plus 2, 30. So we shall have here 300, this was centimeter, 308 out of 5 square centimeters. Divide. Any improper fraction is not allowed as a final answer. You stop here, you lose a mark. So you divide here and say by 5, once by 5 here, 6, by 5, 1. Remember 3. So, your final answer here, we shall say area equals 61 whole number, 3 out of 5 square centimeters. Okay? The last example. Here we are. Example 3, we have this. Calculate the area of a quadrant with radius 14 centimeters. You can calculate without the diagram. If you want, you can make. If you want, you can do the diagram. Okay. So with me, I want us to guide ourselves using this diagram here. This is what we call a quadrant. Okay? And they have given us the radius of 14 centimeters. Okay? So how do we find the area of this figure here? With our pi of 22 out of what? 7. So we shall have our area as area equals, we say that area of a quadrant is a quarter pi r squared. How does a quarter, where is a quarter coming from? It is 90 out of 360 pi r squared. When you divide it here, you get a quarter. Have you got where it is coming from? Now, let's continue. Let's substitute. Our pi is 22 out of 7, so area equals 1 out of 4 times the pi of 22 out of 7 times the radius of 14 centimeters times 14 centimeters by 4 to by 4 11 by 7 once by 7 2 by 2 once by 2 once. So we shall have here 1 times 11 times 1 centimeter times 14 centimeters. Okay? Now let's multiply. 1 times 11 is 11. 1 times 11 is 11. 11 times 1 centimeter is 11 centimeters. 11 centimeters times 14. So we shall have 14 times 11. We have here 4. This is 1. This is 4. 1. 4, 5, 1. So this, our area for this figure, the area of this quadrant equals 154 square centimeters. So this is the answer for this sector. I want to give you some work and you try it. After trying, you know what to do. Send the work to me and also go through. So here, we are going to use the pi of 22 out of 7. Here also is 22 out of 7. Use here 22 out of 7. 22 out of 7. Use the pi of 22 out of 7. 22 out of 7. And even here, use the pi of 22 out of 7. Likewise to this one. Okay? So, I want you to try this work. And we see. This 14 is the radius. So, I will end it there for today. Thanks for watching.